Okay, so we're here today at 62 St Fabian's Drive to do the video tour of the property. Now externally you can see we are laid to a quiet cul-de-sac. Now at the centre of the cul-de-sac you have all the parking. Now this is resident permit parking only, however resident permits may be available upon request. As you can hear in the background, it's a lovely quiet area. You have the birds chirping in the background there. The property itself backs onto field, so it's a lovely quiet out the back as well. Wonderful. So upon entrance to the property we have a lean-to porch, which is really handy, as that obviously will help when you come out of the property. If it is raining, you have a moment's notice before obviously stepping into the rain. Now upon entrance to the property itself we come into the entrance hallway. Now directly in front you'll notice there are shoe cabinets here. Very handy space, either for your shoes or indeed your mail, etc. Coming on round, you'll see the entrance hallway slightly more. On the right hand side there we have some communal coat hooks. Now directly under the stairs we will have the washing machine and the tumble dryer. It's really good. Again, these are communal, so they're shared between all tenants, but really good use of the space. Now continuing along, again, directly to the left, we have a very simple shower room. So you can see it's nice and simple. You have the sliding glass door, sink basin there, and it leads on round to the toilet, as you can see. Wonderful, so really good size, nice and well maintained. Good point to mention as well is that the landlord does have a cleaner for the communal areas, which means they are always maintained. Now we have room 2 available. Now coming on into room 2, you can see the room is double in size. So this is a very good size room, very well laid out. You have the furniture there, which is the 3-door wardrobe and chest of drawers as well. In keeping with a modern but cottage feel, you can see the contrast between the modern furnishings as well as the cottage feel room. A large window there, it is a sash and slide, lets in plenty of natural light and has a view overlooking the garden. And on the back of the door you also have a full-length mirror. Wonderful, back into the entrance hallway and I'll show you through into the garden. Now the garden is mostly laid to lawn, however there is a patio area, and this does back onto all those fields I mentioned earlier on. So you can see a great size space. Lovely and quiet. You've got the clouds and the sun shining at the moment. Unfortunately it's currently just in the shade. But again, great size space, and a good point to mention is that the landlord does have a routine gardener to maintain the garden for you. Now back into the property and heading on upstairs now, we come up to the first floor. Now on the first floor, directly in front of us, we have the communal areas. So you can see this is a very large area already. And the kitchen. Now the features of the kitchen are obviously that it is large in size, and also features communal cupboard space as well as allocated cupboard space. For example, under the sink you'll see that these are labelled as communal, whereas coming on round, again this is just an example, you have room 2, which is a full-size cupboard and is allocated to you. There are a total of 2 fridge freezers in the property. So there's one there. You have the double-doored oven with electric hob, a dishwasher, and we have the other fridge freezer just tucked away in the corner there. So again, great ratio between tenants. Now directly opposite the kitchen, we have the main dining area. So you can see you've got a hardwood table and chairs there. Comfortably sits 4 people, and it also leads round to the main sofa. And the sofa in turn faces the television. My apologies, my gimbal just went a bit funny then. Lovely. Now back into the hallway and continuing along and round, we come up to another set of stairs. Now these in turn lead to the 2nd floor. It's a good point to mention, however, we do have BT Wi-Fi that's been installed. This is super fast fibre broadband, which I believe is 150 megabytes per second. Now, coming on upstairs, We have a cupboard on the left there. Now that is a communal storage cupboard. Really handy space for a hoover, for example, or potentially a mop bucket, towels, etc. Now the bathroom in front of us. So you can see the towel radiator on the right there. We have the sink basin and toilet, and then you have a shower over bath as well. Again, in keeping with that cottage feel. Now, if this property is of interest to you, please don't hesitate in getting in contact with us. The number to reach us on is 01245 346 660. Thank you.